Hi parents, this is Mrs. Andrews and I wanted to record a video showing you how to access It's Learning so you know where to go to access your child's work if they're out for any amount of time. So the first thing you need to do is go to our class link. You can Google Forsyth County class link, or you could just go to the Silver City webpage and click on My FCS or It's Learning. It's the little lock. And then they're going to put in their username and their password. Their username and password is on a sticker in their blue folder that they take home every day. It is also in the green folder that I gave you on Meet the Teacher if you were able to make it. So I'm going to hit log in. And then once I get to log in, I do want to show you a couple of things before I point out It's Learning. There's several things that we may ask your child to do for assignments on It's Learning. One of the things that we might have them do is watch a Brain Pop. So if we say go to Brain Pop from Class Link, it's in its own little folder. Most of the time we'll have them watch a Brain Pop Junior. Sometimes it may be regular Brain Pop. And so if you go to Brain Pop, you can access it anytime during the day. If we tell them, for example, to do arrays, so they're going to go to the Brain Pop Junior search box right here, and you could just type in arrays and click on it, and then it'll pull up sometimes it might just pull up one video. This time it pulled up a few videos that are also related to arrays. So here's the arrays video. You just click on it and you can watch it. So that's how you access Brain Pop. We also might have your child do Dreambox, and this is really great to do anytime. Dreambox helps strengthen their math skills, and so Dreambox is under the math folder. So if they click here and if they go to Dreambox, they will have lessons that are tailored to them and their skills. It picks up where they left off last year. We've been doing Dreambox in class, so they should know how to use this program. And one of the things I do wanted to point out is the MyOn. Sometimes if you're home, you may be limited on book resources and we may need a specific book. So if they go to MyOn and they click on here, they can search for many different types of books, fiction, nonfiction. They can search by title, subject, for helping complete assignments or just to read if they like to read. Here is It's Learning. This is where we're going to have our plans, and it'll also have, it'll let you know, give you any information about what we're learning. So when they click on it, they're going to have a lot of courses. The only course that they're going to need to click on is third grade conduct. Andrews. There's social studies, math, science. They just need the conduct course. Now, mine may look a little different than theirs. But if you go to plans, that's our plans for the week. The ones they'll be able to see will be activated. And so this is the plan for this past week. This will be, you come down here, this will be the plan that they will be able to see starting Monday morning. It'll tell you the week date. So this is August 24th to 28th. It gives you our learning targets. So it tells you what we're learning for each subject. Sometimes it gives them examples. Like for math, this week we began practicing arrays and repeated addition to help understand what a multiplication problem represents. And so I give an example. 2 times 5 means 2 groups of 5, or 5 plus 5. It'll also give you the standards that we're working on. It'll just list the numbers here. And then this is the resources and activities. This is where you're going to find right here their activities for the day. So this says reading, fiction versus nonfiction. This will be Monday's activity. Since this plan is for a whole week, if your child is going to be absent only on Monday, they're only going to do the activities that say Monday. So these are the 3 activities we're doing Monday. So if you click on it, now again, mine looks a little different than your child's, but their assignment will say this. Do you know the difference between fiction and nonfiction? Here's a rap that they can watch. Here's a video they can watch. Here's the chart they can access to read. And then here it says choose and read a fiction, nonfiction book from your house or from Myon, which is what I just showed you on ClassLink, and they're going to fill out the chart. If you don't have a printer, most of the time you'll be able to create it on a piece of paper. Many of the worksheets or anything that we attach, you'll be able to recreate on a piece of paper if you don't have a printer. And then it says, list the characteristics that make each book a fiction, nonfiction book. If you're writing on a piece of paper, generally it's going to say you may turn your assignment in when you return to class. We won't always necessarily be submitting assignments within It's Learning. You'll just bring them when you return back to class. I also want to point out on the plans, we will have extra resource pages. So for example, the resource we have right now is our multiplication facts. If it does not have a day of the week next to it, that means it's just a resource page. Also, if you look, it's kind of hard to see, but this little piece of paper looks different than this little piece of paper. If it's an assignment, it's going to be red and blue. If this one's got orange, purple, and blue, the paper looks a little different, but that is hard to see. So just look for the date. If there's no day of the week, that means it's a resource page. So if I click on it, since we're starting multiplication facts, this is what a page looks like. A page is going to have different resources that your child can do to help practice their multiplication facts. So here's a song. Here's another one that talks about multiplication and what it is. Here is some games that your child can play. Here's some advanced games, videos. There's just a bunch of different things for them to practice their multiplication. We have this for all subject areas, and they will be linked. So they will not have a day of the week next to it. So if there's no day of the week, then that means that's a resource page that your child can access. We will have these same resource pages on all the plans whenever we're learning multiplication, or the whole time we're doing any topic. That resource page will be available for your child. But that's really all you have to do to access our assignment. So you just go to plans, and then you're going to scroll down to the week. So this is 8/17 through 8/21. And then you scroll down here, and here's our 8/24, August 24th to 28th. So mine has an eyeball with a slash through it, so you cannot see this. You will be able to start seeing this Monday morning at 8 o'clock. So you'll have all these resources and activities, as well as any homework. So right now your homework will be read 30 minutes every night. You can also begin memorizing your multiplication facts. We'll have upcoming events. And here are some extra learning links that your child can access. Here's Storyline Online. These are great stories read out loud. And links to the website, public library website, and so on. So, all right, if you have any questions about accessing It's Learning, please let me know. Thanks.